So the biggest story that we tell ourselves is that we are somebody experiencing a world that is separate from us. So we're somebody inside the body experiencing a world that is separate from us. But that's something that you're imagining. That's not actually your experience. So your experience now isn't that you're looking at me. That's a story which is being experienced. If you go beyond that, you'll see that there's something that's experiencing which isn't contained inside words, that you can't capture in an idea, in an image. It's simply experiencing, and it's not a thing, and yet it's all things. It's not separate from the sky, the clouds, the curtains, the light, the bed, the carpet. Like, it's not separate. That's so special to know that, to remember that. And it's everybody's inherent birthright. This is what I loved about non-duality, is it's not about wealth or effort or what you do or don't do or how good or how bad you are. It's everybody's inherent birthright. That who you are is free of all descriptions. It's infinite possibility. That's all you've ever wanted, is infinite possibility. When you remember childhood, what we often remember in childhood is playing and just being totally in awe and at wonder of this thing called life. We might not think of it like that, but it's that sense of anything's possible. And that's what we had in childhood, which we miss as we get older, because as we get older we begin to think things aren't possible. And the more we think things aren't possible, the more small you become. But that's your true nature. Actually, what was happening in childhood is it's not that you had the thought anything's possible and then you felt amazing. It's that your feeling of being who you are is infinite possibilities. And then that gets translated into words. And this is what we often love about creativity, about playing with someone, about making up new things, about doing new things, is this adventurous sense of anything's possible. Anything is possible. And everything is unknown. The fact that you know that you're going to be alive tomorrow, in a way, squashes this moment right now. Like, it's a story you're telling yourself. For what? For what reason? Why? It has an effect, a bizarre effect. It's okay to think that, like, you're going to be alive tomorrow because you need to plan and stuff. But it also has a deadening effect. There's something else so mysterious happening here that there's beyond all concepts. And the more that becomes exposed and stops being hidden, because it seemingly gets hidden by this contraction, this energetic contraction and identification with a person. And the more that gets exposed, the more freedom that seems to come in the apparent life. So in your life. It doesn't mean that there aren't problems. It's just natural to come up against problems, because that's the flow of things. Like, everything grows and is destroyed and grows and destroyed and grows and destroyed. So it doesn't mean problems don't occur, but the person seems to get less attached to itself and the problems. And then there's this expansion back into a freedom that's beyond anything that ever happens. This knowing that no matter what happens in the game, that you, who you truly are, is never affected. And this isn't intellectual. So it might sound intellectual, like I'm teaching you something. This is experiential. Like, who is experiencing right here, right now? Who?